this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I have a little bit of a different video for you guys today. Today is Memory Keeping Friday, and I really wanted to talk to you guys about the perfect photo or the perfect album. So I have had a lot of people leave comments or send me an email, comment on YouTube videos, comment on my Facebook page about being overwhelmed or not wanting to start until they get the perfect, and then fill in the blank, the perfect photos or the perfect album. And I wanted to share something with you guys. This is an old album. This is Violet's first year album when she was a little tiny baby, and this is back when I used to do traditional scrapbooking. So some of you may not know that when I had Violet, I wasn't on YouTube, I wasn't blogging, I didn't have a blog, I wasn't sharing a lot of this as frequently. I had kind of just got started. And when I had Violet, I got sick, and 3 days after I had her, I ended up in a coma, and I was in the hospital for 3.5 weeks, and Violet was not with me. She was with they're her grandparents, and she was with them. And so all of these photos that you are seeing are not photos that I took. So with the exception of this photo, and I don't even remember this because that's how sick I was. This was at our house the day I brought her home, and that I don't have any memory of it. And then that was the only photo that we had of her. The rest of these photos were taken by other people and then given to me, and I put together her scrapbook. Based on, what people told me, or the different, we were in contact with them. My husband visited the girls a couple times while I was in the hospital, and so he had a few photos, and you can see that, like, down here I have a note to add journaling, and I've never done it, and this is several years ago. Her first bath was not given by me, and so you can just see that there's photos in here that I didn't necessarily take, but that I've gone ahead and I've put in an album. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to share this photo with you. So this is a very dark photo. It's even very hard to see in this video. This photo I took, and this was right after I got home, when I got home from the hospital and the girls got back to me. I couldn't even walk across the room by myself. Like, I still was very weak, and so I couldn't carry Violet, and so my husband had to go back to work. And so what this photo is of are both of the girls asleep on the couch. My husband would pile everything up that I needed on the couch. He'd pile diapers and wipes and clothes on the back of the couch up here. And he would set everything up and get snacks and drinks and everything and set them all up. And then I would spend literally the entire day on the couch with the baby because I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. I would have to, I could walk, but I was just still very unsteady. So I took this photo sitting on the couch, and this was before I was doing Project Life. So you can see that for most of these layouts, they're just the pretty much everyday stuff. Like, we had visitors that came and saw us a while later. For January, I did her I don't even know how old she was, like 2 months old or whatever. So I have these layouts, and I didn't really have the concept of taking everyday photos. To me, scrapbooking was about taking photos of big events. So her first bath, her first Christmas, things like that. I took photos of her, the first Thanksgiving, being a month old. There weren't really these everyday moments. And so I didn't really know how to scrapbook this. It was just one photo. I can remember feeling like the layout was very awkward because it just had one photo, and it was such a bad photo. It's a dark photo. But every single time I look at this photo, I am reminded of sitting there and looking at my girls and realizing how blessed I was that I made it through that sickness, and how grateful I was to just be home with them. It didn't even matter to me that I was on the couch, or that the photo's not perfect, or that it's just the fact that I was home with them. And so I knew that I had to put this in her album. And so I really wanted to talk to you guys and encourage you guys to don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect photo or the perfect whatever it is. I have created the ultimate guide to capturing everyday moments, and there's a lot more of these guides that I am creating. It's just taking time. I have had, you know, it just takes time to create them, but this is the ultimate guide to everyday moments, and there's tons of ideas. This document is full of ideas, and all you're going to want to do is just click right up here. It takes you, let's see, right up here, and it will take you to the coordinating blog post. On the sidebar of my website, there is a little button that says click here to receive the ultimate guide. You click there, you fill out the form, and then you get it within 24 hours. It takes a little bit of time, but my desire is really to help you guys and encourage you guys to get these photos into albums. I really wish that I had been doing Project Life always. I have tons of these scrapbooks. I have one from every year since 2008 or 9. No, I'm sorry, since earlier than that, since like 2000, I believe. So I've got several of these albums. They all have these beautiful traditional layouts in them, but they're just of these really big moments. They're not of our everyday stuff that happened, and they're not the memories that are in them. I cherish them, but I wish that I had more memories, more photos of our everyday stuff, of just like this. This is such an important photo to me. This photo, I would never be able to replace this photo. And it's moments like this that I really look back and wish that I had more photos of. And so I don't want you guys to get stressed out about getting the right photo, or it has to be perfect. The lighting has to be perfect. The angle has to be perfect. It has to be this perfect thing that I'm doing, or even I need the perfect album. I mean, this is when I was doing traditional layouts, and so my albums are all different and they're all crazy, and I look back at them. Even when I was trying to remember where I put this photo, I was going through all of our albums, and I was like, well, maybe it was this, and well, it happened in this year, so it had to be before these albums. And I was kind of annoyed that all my albums looked different, and just feeling like these aren't perfect and they don't look perfect on the shelf. And then I just realized that's not the point. These albums are full of memories. Whatever they are, whatever I was doing at the time, at least I was doing something. So please don't wait until you have that perfect whatever it is in your mind. Just start right now. Snap those photos, grab this guide, use it as just that, a guide. Don't feel like it has to be perfect. Don't feel like, in June, one of the photo ideas is for a Saturday. Well, don't think, well, I have to, have the perfect Saturday and then I'll take a photo. If you're having, a Saturday where you're running errands, take a photo of all the groceries in the back of your car. I've done that. And then write a little something that says, we ran errands today and I went all these different places, and look, this is what the back of the vehicle looked like when we were done. It was exhausting. Whatever it is, you guys, whatever memories that you're making right now, those are the memories that you need to capture and document. So you guys, leave me a comment down here. If you're on YouTube, comment down below on YouTube, or go over to my Facebook page and leave me a comment and tell me, what is the struggle? Like, what is the perfect that you're waiting for? Is it the perfect album? Is it the perfect photos? Like, what do you think about the photos that you're taking right now? I mean, we all are taking hundreds of photos, a month. Like, I take tons of photos a month. So what is holding us back or making us feel like the photo's not good enough, it's not perfect enough, what does it represent? Like, I want to talk to you guys about this, and I would love to have some conversations about what that topic means. and we can dive in and just chat about it together. So I'm gonna take this page out of my album. I'm gonna take a photo of it. That is going to be on my coordinating blog post right up above, so you can go over and check it out and see it more closely. The lighting in here is a little weird, and so it's even darker on camera. So if you wanna see the page that I did of this photo, that will be on my website. And then let's just talk about the struggles of the photos and getting them into albums, and let's find some solutions to move past the problems and get them in the album. That is my greatest desire, is to just see you guys getting photos into albums, however you're doing it, whatever you're doing. I mean, it's something. You just have to start somewhere. So thank you guys so much for coming by. I know this was a little bit different. I rambled a little bit today, so thank you for sticking with me and watching my videos. I will be back next week with all new stuff, and then next Friday I'm wrapping up Kayla's album, showing you that, and then showing you the start of her brand new 2015 album. So thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you later.
Draw outside the line, let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say